The Three Gorges Dam is put to the test as flooding intensifies in China. Again. Welcome to China Uncensored. I'm Chris Chappell. China's Three Gorges Dam, the largest hydroelectric dam in the world, is under relentless pressure from heavy rains. Earlier this week, Chinese state-run media broadcast footage of the dam opening all of its spillways to release floodwaters. Now we know the dam has deformed, but we're being told it's still totally safe. Which I'm happy to hear, because it's about to face its biggest test yet.
China's flood situation has reached a new high. New waves of flooding are taking shape in China's two biggest rivers. The Three Gorges Dam will face the greatest flow since its construction. Heavy rain has been battering both the north and south. Some villages were even buried up to 3 stories high.
Chinese authorities said that the Three Gorges Reservoir is seeing inflow of nearly 20 million gallons per second, the highest level since the reservoir was opened in 2003. China has been dealing with record rainfall this summer. The monsoon season has lasted over 60 days, the longest in 60 years, according to Chinese sources. This is what it looked like earlier this week in the city of Chongqing. The Yangtze River runs right through Chongqing, which is about 400 miles upstream from the Three Gorges Dam. In neighboring Sichuan province, a Buddha statue more than 1,000 years old is at risk. This is the first time in 70 years the river has touched the statue's toes. And more than 100,000 people have been evacuated in the surrounding area. Now, if all of this seems really apocalyptic to you, get a load of this.
A river in China's Sichuan province is turning blood red. This is not the first time.
Why is it turning blood red? Officials are still looking into it. I'm sure there's a good reason. As of the beginning of this month, flooding has already affected more than 50 million people and caused more than $20 billion in damages. But that's according to Chinese sources, so who knows how accurate that really is. And now is the time when I answer a question from a fan who supports China Uncensored on Patreon. Leif Hendrickson asks, Chris, when do you think the people in China will start seeing that the CCP has lost the mandate of heaven? Oh boy, good question. For those of you who don't know, the mandate of heaven is a traditional idea in China. Heaven bestows the right to rule on good leaders. When the rulers are virtuous, things go great. When they turn corrupt, natural disasters and catastrophes will abound, which indicates that they've lost the mandate of heaven. Well, the Chinese Communist Party is certainly horribly corrupt, and there are certainly disasters everywhere, both natural and man-made. But actually, I think Chinese people for a while now have lost faith in the CCP. According to my sources, people have been openly criticizing the regime in ways that were unthinkable even a few years ago. They're just not doing it on social media because of the censorship. So most people in the West don't realize how many people inside China hate the CCP. Everyone knows the party is corrupt, even top party leaders. I mean, when you have to take out over 1 million officials in an anti-corruption campaign, you gotta know something is up. But will the CCP actually collapse? Well, people have been predicting that for a long time, and the CCP so far has managed to weather every catastrophe that's come along. But I have a feeling time may be running out. So if you're in the Communist Party, maybe now would be a good time to quit. Thanks for your question, Leif, and thank you for watching. If you like the show, be sure to subscribe. Remember, we publish new videos on China Uncensored every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So if you aren't seeing them, double check that you're subscribed with the notification bell on. And if you like uncensored news about China, please support the show on Patreon. Visit patreon.com/China Uncensored to see how. And did you know that we also have a podcast on China? This week on China Unscripted, we talk with Chinese human rights activists Dr. Yang Jianli and Zhou Fengsuo about the WeChat ban. It gets a little heated. China Unscripted is available on all major podcast platforms and with video on our China Unscripted YouTube channel. Be sure to check it out and subscribe for more great podcasts. Once again, I'm Chris Chappell. See you next time.